Alright, time to sing. Evening starry sky, fresh air. Finally a moment to do my own work. To those who dared to seek truth, I would rather have questions that can't be answered than answers that can't be questioned. Richard Feynman. Most people think of RAG as just a knowledge base. I disagree. My RAG isn't just storage. It helps you see how files connect, clarify your thinking, and stay curious about where ideas come from. I search attention mechanism transformer architecture. It pulls up attention is all you need. None of those words are in the file name, but the system knows they mean the same thing. Or try physics nuclear shell model, it surfaces the shell model papers. Again, keywords nowhere in the metadata. This isn't string matching, it's semantic retrieval. Uploads, we take PDF, DOCX, TXT, Markdown, HTML, Excel, PPT, more formats coming. For PDFs, we extract figures, tables, and equations. Once a document is uploaded, the AI auto-classifies it into a 3-layer taxonomy, primary category, subtag, collection. Look at the sunburst on the dashboard. The new dog lands in the right wedge. The system already knows where it belongs. Now the core of RAG, question answering. I open attention is all you need and ask a question that needs figures and tables to answer. The answer comes back with numbered citations. Click a citation, the PDF jumps to that page and highlights the cited content. One detail, it doesn't only jump to text. If the citation is figure 1, the PDF jumps to that figure and the figure is highlighted. If it's table 2, the table is highlighted. Text, tables, figures, 3 chunk types, each with bounding box coordinates. The system doesn't just know which document an answer comes from, it knows the exact rectangle on the exact page. The text is selectable, you can copy the original, ask the AI what this passage means, or code it into your next question. This is my RAG's foundation. Every claim has its precise physical location in the PDF. It's not giving you an answer, it's giving you answer plus evidence plus the ability to verify it yourself. If one day you don't trust the answer, this matters, you can go back to the original. You aren't asked to take it on faith. A single document often isn't enough. Most of the time you're comparing across multiple. I log on to 4 CRSAI policy reports all in English, titles full text English. But I ask my question in Chinese, the answer comes back in Chinese. Every citation points to the matching passage in those 4 English documents, bidirectional cross-lingual. You don't switch UI languages, you don't pre-translate to English, you don't translate the English answer back. The tool handles it in the middle. Multi-dog retrieval also doesn't just splice answers together. It pulls relevant chunks from each, compares them, surfaces what they agree on and where they differ. This part matters to me. Much of my work involves cross-document queries. Large language models hallucinate often. I deliberately ask a question outside the knowledge base: who won the World Cup in 2006? The system doesn't fabricate. It says, can't find this, I can do a web search or answer from general knowledge. This is honest refusal against hallucination and the confident-sounding nonsense that comes with it. It knows what it knows and what it doesn't. That's the bottom line for a learning tool. Plus, I've added LLM general knowledge and web search fallbacks. Now my favorite part, the graph view. This is what makes my RAG different from ordinary RAG. Graph has 2 layers. Document level. Each document is a node edge thickness, shows how many similar chunk pairs 2 documents share. Opacity shows their average similarity. Thick solid means strong connection. Thin faded means weak. At a glance, you see which documents talk to each other and which sit alone. Chunk level, click into a document, you see its internal chunk network. Chunk nodes are color-coded: blue for text, orange for tables, green for figures, purple for equations. Whether a paper is held up by tables, figures, or pure prose, the graph tells you immediately. Edges show chunk relationships, sequence citation, spatial position, semantic similarity. Click any chunk node, and Open Chunk button appears. Click it, you jump into chat with a question pre-filled based on type. Click a figure, what does this figure show? Click a table, explain the data in this table. Press enter. PDF jumps to that location. Answer streams out with citations. This turns the graph into navigation. See it, click it, get an answer without typing. Graph is macro, Mindmap is meso. Switch to Mindmap. For each document, you get a concept tree. Center is a topic, main branches are big concepts. Leaves are specific points. Each leaf's badge tells you how many chunks it covers. Default is 3 levels, but if a branch has clear substructure, it goes to 4. No forced flattening, no padding for visuals. Click a leaf jump to chat with a question. The annoying thing with complex documents is you don't know what they're about or where to start. Mindmap gives you a bird's eye view. AI auto classification is useful, but sometimes you want to pick your own group. Hover over document cards, checkboxes appear. Check a few, save as a collection, give it a name. New collection shows up in the sidebar. All future questions can be scoped to this collection. Answer me from these 5 papers. AI classification fits broad sweeps. Manual collections fit deep dives on specific topics. Complementary, not substitutes. This is Meinrag, not a place to store documents. It's a tool that shows you what they're saying, how they connect, and what you are learning. I'm EQ, he an independent dev. Meinrag is the tool I built. It helps you understand how documents connect, project link, and my YouTube channel below.